Hey everyone, well, here I am. This will be the last day that I will be wearing my press-on veneers. It's been 2.5 years with them now, and they're still in pretty good shape, I gotta say. A lot of people have no idea that these are not my real teeth, and it's amazing. I don't know how I would have gotten through the 2 years without them. I hope everybody can see me okay. I had a lot of comments in the last video that the lighting was really bad, but I'm not like a professional at this or anything, so you'll have to excuse the lighting. So anyway, yeah, they still look pretty good. I have like no makeup on right now, so please don't mind that. It's like seriously like midnight and I had to wait till all the kids go to bed. I have a dentist appointment at 9:15 in the morning, and I will be getting crowns and a bridge, the full length crowns and bridge. So I will no longer need my press-on veneers, and I'm rather happy about that, although they have come in extremely handy. Like I said, without them, forget it. I mean, I wouldn't have the job I have now. I wouldn't have the confidence I have now. It's just amazing what smiling and not being ashamed of your teeth can do for your self-esteem, and for, you know, sadly, how society views you. That's just sadly what we've become, and we look at appearances and the first thing you notice is somebody's smile, and as sad as it is, it's true. And I honestly don't think the job I have now I would have ever gotten unless I had these in my mouth. So 2.5 years, I wear them pretty much all day, every day. There is not one day I go without them. I do not ever take them out. I eat everything with them. I stay away from meat. I'm not really a big meat eater anyway. So I don't eat meat, but I eat pretty much everything else. If I question if whether or not it's too hard or chewy or anything like that, then I'll break it up into little pieces and just eat it like that. No big deal. I pretty much would do that anyway, most likely. I'm the type of person that cuts up her pizza into little pieces. So yeah, it's been a good 2 years. A lot of changes in my life have happened, and so I had a huge response to my first video. I want to thank everybody who said I looked good. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I do feel like I look a lot better. I don't have any really complaints about the product at all. I mean, really, they're in pretty much just as good condition as the day that I received them. They have discolored a tiny bit. I drink a crap load of coffee, but they still, when I soak them overnight in Polydent, like whitening tablets, they come out the next morning pretty white. So if you can see, that's them. So I've had a couple people notice, and I'm not sure if this is just from wear or if it's always been like this and I just never noticed, but I had some people mention that it looks like there's no separation between these two. I mean, on the camera, you can see it pretty well, but I think like when the light hits a certain way, it looks maybe like not enough definition. I know that I know that the company has come out with, I think, two newer versions of the ones I have. I have the original classic Veneers, and yeah, I completely used to them. I had no issues. I would have nightmares of them breaking because I wouldn't. It became such a thing for, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like nobody really knew, like in my new job or my old job, my friends, everybody just assumed that I had dental work done. I never really, only a few people actually knew that these were removable and my real teeth were underneath, all disgusting. And so without them, I mean, I have anxiety problems already, and I would have nightmares literally that they broke, or I ate something and broke them. And so, like, that's probably not a good thing, because I was so attached to them. Like, I wouldn't know what I would do if something had happened to them. I literally wouldn't leave the house. That's how secure they made me. And it's I mean, I don't know, I think that's more probably a psychological thing, but for me, that's how it went. So yeah, 2.5 years, and it's been a long road. I will take them out so you can see. I'm not gonna show you my natural teeth because they have deteriorated quite a bit, and it's pretty gross, so I don't want to show that on camera. So here, let's see if I can focus this. Okay, so here they are. So if you look on the inside here, there is a stain that developed. I'm trying to focus this. Right here, in the corner, right there, if you can see that. That's from, honestly, I don't know what it's from. The only thing I can think of is that I had some bleeding in my gums, and I'm assuming maybe a couple nights I fell asleep with them in, and the blood sat there. That's really the only thing I can think of it could be, because that's the only spot where there's staining, and you really can't see it from the front when they're on, but you can see it through lighting like that. Like, I'm sure you can see that, but when they're on, you can't see that. And there's a little stain right here, but really not noticeable at all. There are really no cracks. If you can see, I'm not sure. Again, lighting isn't great. A little tiny maybe hairline fracture on one of the back teeth, but it didn't get any worse than what it was. But yeah, so 2.5 years, and they still look pretty darn good. It's probably the best investments I ever made. So I'm gonna put them back in now. Oh, see, look at that, I just dropped them. I drop them all the time. Well, not all the time, but. Okay, so. I have dropped them and had a heart attack I have been hit in the mouth by one of my kids. Thank God, nothing happened to them. Let's see. Hold on. I'm doing a video. Could you just keep it quiet? So this will be my last video. After today, I won't need them anymore, and it's gonna be kind of bittersweet because it got me through a lot of hard times, and it gave me confidence. Like, I wouldn't have had that confidence without this. And there's no way in the 2.5 years ago I would have ever been able to afford the dental work that I needed done. I got a really good job, partly thanks to the press on Veneers, I'm sure, and really good dental insurance. So because of that, I was able to get this work that I'm gonna get done tomorrow, which I'm a little terrified about because it's a lot of work. I have to get 3 extractions, bone grafting, and then the existing teeth ground down and capped, and then whatever teeth that aren't there will be crowned, bridged, I guess it's called. So it's going to be a long process. I'll be wearing temporaries for 6 to 8 weeks, and then I'll get the permanent, non-removable porcelain caps and bridge. So I'm really excited. I know it's going to be a long road, and it's probably going to be painful, but it's going to be worth it in the end. Honestly, I can't even imagine like throwing the veneers in my mouth out. Like, I don't know. I've grown so attached to them, and it's weird because they're not even real, but it's like a psychological attachment that I have. Like, I'm so used to myself looking like this. Like, even with the teeth that they give me tomorrow, and they're supposed to be really good quality, I'm gonna look different, and it's gonna be very strange to me, because I'm so used to these teeth, and how they're a little bit bigger, and I used to have a really gummy smile without these, and these pretty much eliminate that, and I really, really liked that about these veneers. I really loved that. So I don't know if the crowns are going to do that for me, and I really didn't. I expressed that to the dentist. I said, I really don't want to give up the bigger teeth because I don't like having a gummy smile. I didn't think I looked, as nice like that with the gums showing every time you smile. I like smiling, and I smile all the time now, and it's just become second nature to smile when I never used to in the past. Like, before the 2.5 years, never, ever, ever would I smile. But now it's all the time. I have no problem. I talk to strangers. I'm social now. It wasn't like that before. So, going on to 13 minutes here. I want to keep it short and sweet, but I promised an update, and I know it took me a long time to do it, and this was the very last chance I could have done it, because tomorrow will change everything. And I'm excited and nervous, and I wanted to give everybody an update like I promised. If you have seen my first video, or even if you haven't, you can go back and watch it. If you just go under my name and go under videos and see when I first got them. Yes, the lighting sucks, I'm very aware. Again, I don't do this professionally. I'm not like, a YouTuber, although it would be nice because, people make a lot of money off that. Anyway, so check out my first video if you haven't seen it, and you'll see my reaction when I first got the teeth, and then I have about like a 2-week update, I think, or maybe a couple of days after, And then I was supposed to do another one, but I never really did. I'm busy. I got a lot of kids and I work, so it was hard to get to. And I've been meaning to actually the last couple of days because I knew this day was coming. I've had, I had the initial impressions done for the temporary teeth, and then tomorrow's the day, and it's been scheduled for about a month and a half now. So I knew this day was coming, and so talk about wait till the very last minute to make my final video. But yeah, thank you very much, Press on Veneers, for everything you have done for me. I couldn't have gotten through the last 2.5 years. It would have been, I think things would have been very different without them. So thank you for that. I really, really just amazing quality. I mean, I know there's negative reviews out there, but I didn't have those issues that anybody else had. I never had any issues with them breaking. I took care of them. I was careful with them. I mean, a lot of times I actually slept in them, which is terrible to admit, but if I fell asleep, I was just, too lazy to get up and take them out because I didn't like just leaving them out. I like to soak them in water or like the Polydent circle like cleaner, which really helped keep them clean. I think through the 2 years, that's all I used on them. And then, a soft toothbrush to brush them as well to keep them clean. I drink a lot of coffee, like I said. Sometimes I would get some staining eating certain foods. I really can't say which ones because I don't really know. Maybe like spaghetti sauce, things like that. But again, soaking them overnight will take the staining right off, so it's not really that big of a concern. But that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to say, but thank you, and thanks for following my journey. So to anybody out there who wants to or is considering buying them, they changed my life, and you won't regret it. It was the best investment I've ever made in my life, and now I guess hopefully tomorrow will be the second best investment I've made. So I'm definitely not gonna miss. I noticed that I keep rambling on, but I noticed that with these, even though they feel completely natural to me now because it's been so long, I clench my teeth, and I never used to do that before. I'm not sure if it's a stress-related thing or why I started doing that, but I actually ended up getting an infection in my jaw that I had to take antibiotics for, and I really don't know. I can't say for sure it was from the teeth because I don't know, but it does make your back teeth bigger at the bottom, so it gives you that extra, so yeah, I don't know, like right here I was all swollen and I had to take antibiotics for a while, but it took care of it, and I really try to not clench my teeth. I noticed if I'm anxious or if I'm nervous about something or stressed out that I clench, and that just kind of came out of nowhere. And that also scared me about breaking them too, because sometimes I wouldn't realize I was doing it. But yeah, so they made them. I'm sure if I wasn't getting this work done tomorrow, they probably would last me even longer. They're still in pretty good shape, but I would say I would probably get a good couple more years out of them if I continued to take care of them the way I did. But let me tell you, it's not at all a substitute for taking care of your natural teeth. In fact, it adds more onto that, because you not only have to brush and floss your natural teeth, but you also have to take care of the veneers as well. So it's like double the work. So if you're buying these to try to get out of taking care of your natural teeth, it's not going to happen. It's actually more work in the end of it. So keep that in mind. I know a lot of people with bad oral hygiene, I mean, they're in the position they are because of that. And so just keep in mind that it is an extra step that you have to take care of these. If you want them to last, you have to take care of them. And I did that, and they lasted, and I'm very thankful. I'm thankful to the company for making them, and I'm thankful for you guys for following my journey. So it's about midnight now. I'm gonna head to bed. I have an early dentist appointment. Thinking of maybe documenting that journey as well. Not sure. I thought about it, but they already did my first set of impressions, so I missed that. But I guess I can talk about that afterwards. I'll think about it. I'm not 100% sure if I want to do that or not. I don't really know what it entails, but if you have any questions, leave them down below. I'll be happy to answer. I hope I answered everybody's questions in the previous videos. I tried to get to everybody that asked questions. And to all of you who said my lighting was crappy, I hope this is a little bit better. But yeah, so that's it. All right, everybody have a good night, good day, wherever you're from, and take care. Bye-bye.